Elon Musk, the genius behind SpaceX and Tesla, is one of the richest people on the planet. But just how rich is he? Well, if you compare his wealth to an average American's annual salary of around $56,516, he could live comfortably for over 3 million years. That's an astounding figure, and it's a testament to the incredible wealth he's amassed. But what about the rest of us? Let's say you're an average engineer earning $80,000 per year. In this scenario, it would take you 16 years to earn $1 million, but that doesn't account for your living expenses. If you saved 10% of your income annually, it would take you a whopping 156 years to become a millionaire. The numbers only get more eye-opening from there. A teacher would need 217 years, and a bartender? Well, they'd have to wait for 625 years. So, what's the big takeaway here? The wealthy measure their riches differently. They don't think in terms of dollars but in terms of how long they can maintain their lifestyle without a job. That's the true measure of wealth, and it's a concept that Rich Dad Poor Dad, by Robert Kiyosaki delves into deeply. In the book, Kiyosaki introduces us to two influential figures in his life, Rich Dad and Poor Dad. These two characters represent contrasting approaches to money and wealth building. Rich Dad is a successful entrepreneur who believes in financial education, investing in assets that generate passive income, and making money work for him. On the other hand, Poor Dad follows the conventional path of education, stable employment, and saving money but often struggles financially. Now, let's explore the core lessons from Rich Dad Poor Dad that can transform the way you think about money and wealth. Key lessons from the book include the importance of financial education. Kiyosaki believes that our formal education system falls short in teaching us about money. It's focused on creating employees, not entrepreneurs. He encourages us to seek financial knowledge independently. Kiyosaki introduces the critical distinction between assets and liabilities. Assets put money in your pocket, while liabilities take it out. The wealthy focus on acquiring income-generating assets, while others often accumulate liabilities thinking they are assets. Perhaps the most profound lesson from the book is the idea that you should make money work for you. The wealthy don't work for money, they let their assets generate income. They focus on building wealth and passive income streams. Kiyosaki's book highlights the rat race, where people work tirelessly to cover their expenses and rely on their jobs for financial security. The goal is to break free from this cycle and build a life where you're not dependent on a paycheck. For example, a resort was under construction in a village. Steve and Max, two construction workers, were hired for the job. Steve was working overtime and earning a higher salary than Max. However, Max had a different perspective. During his breaks, Max dedicated his time to researching the resort and discovered that it was a branch of a well-known resort. As it turned out, this resort was a publicly traded company. Max decided to invest in some shares of the resort and also purchased inexpensive land and houses in close proximity to the resort. After the construction of the resort was completed, both Steve and Max lost their jobs. Steve had to travel far away in search of another job. In contrast, Max was earning income from the shares he had purchased in the company, as well as from the lands and houses he had invested in. Max had financial education, and he invested in assets that generated passive income. As a result, unlike Steve, he achieved financial freedom. So, let's delve into the lessons we can learn. Lesson number 1. Become financially educated, as Max did, to achieve financial freedom. Lesson number 2. Invest in assets that put money in your pockets, just as Max did by investing in shares, lands, and rental houses. Lesson number 3. Invest your time in learning and researching, which is one of the most significant investments you can make. Lesson number 4. Make money work for you, as Max did. Rich Dad Poor Dad is all about shifting your mindset, learning about financial independence, and making your money work for you. It's a guide to achieving financial freedom. In conclusion, Rich Dad Poor Dad is a treasure trove of financial wisdom. It teaches you to embrace financial education, understand the difference between assets and liabilities, and most importantly, make money work for you. It's a powerful guide to achieving financial independence and escaping the cycle of working for a paycheck your whole life. If you're looking for a life-changing read, Rich Dad Poor Dad, by Robert Kiyosaki is a must. You can find the book at your local bookstore or online. And remember, it's not just about reading, it's about implementing these lessons in your life. Start by building your financial education, acquiring assets, and making your money work for you. We hope you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of personal finance and wealth building. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and hit that notification bell, so you never miss an enlightening video like this one. Thank you for joining us today. Go out there, make wise financial decisions, and let's all work towards financial freedom. See you in the next video.